Oh no! Are you tired of topping the golf ball just like that? In this video today, we're going to teach you 5 incredible drills and how to fix topping forever. Drills such as putting the club under a limbo line to keep it nice and low to the ground in front of the ball. Another drill with a football between your elbows so that you can keep them close together and extend your arms. A drill where you put the club in your belly button to get that feeling of extending the arms through in sequence with the body. You might even try to pull this out of your belly in just a little bit. It's going to help you lower that club closer to the ground. A drill to help you in your posture through the golf ball, and a couple of drills to get your weight forward. These things are going to definitely fix your top today. And also make sure, before we get into that, that you subscribe to Andrew Kiger Golf. Hit that like button. This is where your journey to better golf starts, right here. So let's get into it. Why do you top the golf ball? Well, I got a couple lists of things, and we're going to go into the 3 drills that fix those things. But let's go through the list. Real simple. Number 1, your low point is behind the golf ball. If I take this over here, the ground's where my hand is. The lowest point of your arc when this club is coming down is behind the golf ball. That club will start to ascend into the golf ball, and you're going to hit the top of it with the blade of your club just like this. This club's going to come in, bottom out, come up, hit right off the bottom. So low point back, number 1 cause. After the low point's back, the next cause would be, well, why is your low point back? So maybe it's because the ball's too far back in your stance. That's a rare one, where the club is descending so much that it bottoms out so far in front of the ball that you actually top the ball like that. That's not the number 1 cause. The number 1 cause is the low point is back, the club is coming up like that. It could be because the ball is too far forward in your stance. So if that ball's too far forward in your stance, that club's going to start going upward into the ball. You're going to start to top it because of that. The next idea is maybe the bottom of the arc is too high. So as this club is not, it's bottoming out in the right place, which if you've been paying attention to my videos, the low point's up here by the left heel. So if that's where it's supposed to bottom out, you may not have the low point low enough. We're going to go into some things that make the low point not get low enough here in just a second as well. So those are the 2 main causes. Low point back, maybe low point too far forward, but it's mainly because the low point's back, and also it's not deep enough. So we're going to go into it right now. Why is your low point not deep enough? Oh, well, it's because my head came up. A little secret here, it's not because your head coming up. Never has been, never will. The main reason you're coming out of your posture is because of your hips. Your hips are driving towards the golf ball, raising your upper center of gravity. If your hips had stayed back like this, I'd stay hinged over better. My lower gravity, my upper body center of gravity would be lower, and I'd be able to get the club lower to the ground. So perhaps you are raising and you need to stay down, but it's because of these hips staying back that's a lot easier for you to stay down and lower to the ball. Another reason that club's not getting low enough to the ground would be that your arms are bending into the golf ball. They are bending into the golf ball and separating. I think this is an epidemic in golf right here. People coming into the ball, separating their elbows, have to flex their wrists like this, and it shortens the radius of the swing, or the length of the arc, and makes it come off the ground. If you extended your arms and kept your elbows closer together, it would be so much easier to get this club to brush the ground right there on the turf. So elbows closer together, arms extended, you'd be brushing the ground in no time. The last piece of the puzzle, okay? We've got our arms separating and bending. We've got our body maybe not staying down, staying in posture. Incredible video that I just did. Fix your early extension forever. It is outstanding. Make sure you go check that video out. You'll solve that problem with a couple more drills in that video. But let's say that you're staying down and through the ball. Let's say that you're extending your arms with them closer together. The last piece of the puzzle is, where is your weight? So if I got my weight on my back foot, my arms extended, I'm still bent over, I'm still bottoming out back here. I've got to make sure that my weight is getting forward enough so this club is bottoming out in front of the ball, okay? So we're going to get this ball position much more in the middle. It's not going to be up front anymore. We're going to make sure that our weight goes forward. We're going to make sure that we're staying in our posture and then extending our arms with them close together. I'm going to go ahead and give a good one a try. We're going to go into those drills that solve those issues. Much more solid. Pulled it just a little bit. But yeah, I'm never topping that ball. My weight's forward, my arms are close together and extended, and I'm staying in my posture as I rotate through the shot. No chance of me topping that golf ball. I will put in one last reason. Shaft lean. If you look at what groove that ball's on right there, if I lean the club forward, you see how it's going to collide higher in the face? If I lean that thing backwards, I got no chance. No chance leaning the club backwards. See how low in the face that hits? I'll top it every time. So that's the fifth reason. You got to have some good shaft lean. You got to get the low point forward and down enough. And then you've also got to get the arms extended close together while staying in your posture, while moving your weight forward. I know it's a good list. So let's get into some ideas. This one's a simple one, easy one. We use this with the juniors all the time. I'm going to put a gate over the top of this golf ball. And the goal is going to do some limbo. You've got to get that club to work under that stick and do some limbo. If you do that, you'll never ever top the golf ball. So I got that club to go underneath that stick, and I hit it really, really solid. So stick the stick in the ground, put it just over the top of the ball. What is that? 3 inches off the ground, and send your club underneath that. If you want an even better idea, put it slightly in front of the ball where the low point's supposed to be. So I put that about a club head in front. It's up here by the left here now. Now I'm going to try to bottom out my swing here in front of the golf ball. And it misread it a little bit because I had that thing on top of it. But you get the idea. I'm never topping that ball going underneath the limbo line there. The next one I want you to do, football season's coming up. We're going to use these footballs to good use here today. I'm going to put them right between my elbows. And it's going to help give me the idea of squeezing this ball between my elbows like this. And I'm going to make sure this football stays away from my chest like this. I'm not moving the ball towards my chest. I'm moving it away from my chest, keeping my elbows close together. Nice little short swing here. Trying to make sure that I hold this ball between my elbows and keep my arms long. Nice straight arm finish. Just chip it out there. That club will be long enough to make sure it gets to the ground because my arms are straight and my elbows are close together. If I pull my elbows apart during this drill, that ball is going to fall and that club's never going to get to the ground. So that's the other drill. Last one. Got to get that weight forward, and we're there. We're never going to top this ball ever again because our weight's going to be forward, arms long, staying in our posture. Got that ball position in the right place. So what do I need to do to get my weight more forward? A good idea here at the top of your backswing, feel like you're leaning into a wall. Feel that shoulder kind of go towards the target. Feel like if you're an ice skater, push off your right foot to get onto your left and then stay on your left. Notice my left shoulder went through the wall, left hip through the wall, and now I'm stacked up on my left side as I go through the golf ball, and I'm going to stay over there. My belt's on the wall, my chest is on the wall, my head's on the wall. There's a guarantee from that my bottom of my swing will be in front of that golf ball. All right, so we got the good, we got the bad. Let's just do a couple bad ones for you real quick so you can see. If I really wanted to top this golf ball, the strategy I'd have is I get back on this back foot in my backswing. I wouldn't stay nice and centered like the pros do. I'd move way back here on my right foot. I'd stay back on my right foot, and I'd bottom that club up and then hit up on it. So that's the bad one. Even if my arms are straight, even if my shaft is forward, I'm still going to top the golf ball. So here's the weight back, top the ball, blade it. See how low that is? I caught it right off the bottom of the club. This next one, I'm gonna add flexing these elbows through the ball, almost like I'm trying to put the shaft into my stomach, versus this other amazing drill you can do where you actually feel like the shaft that you're holding in your stomach like this goes out of your stomach as you extend through the ball. What amateurs are doing is basically this club is going through their stomach. You're pulling this club in, shortening the radius of the arc in the swing and getting it off the ground and topping the ball. You actually want to feel like this is going out of your belly. So I'm going to do the weight back. I'm going to pull this thing into me. Woo! Caught the ball. So you don't want to do that either. I'm not going to do the final one. The final one would be I'm back, I'm pulling this in, and I'm flipping the club backwards. Recipe for a guaranteed top every time. So I'm going to try to do the right thing now, where I try to pull this shaft out of my belly button and extend it to the target, out of my belly button and extend it to the target. As my weight goes forward, like that, if I wanted to go shake somebody's hand, this might be the simplest way to say it. I'm going to extend down through this ball, and I'm going to reach out as far as I can to go get that guy over there and shake his hand all the way by the target. I'm not going to shy away. I'm going to be much more brave and go get him. Notice how my belt extends towards that as well. You do not want the belt back. You want the belt going forward as you extend and shake hands with the target. An incredible drill. I'm going to do the right one this one. Make sure that my ball position's right, my handle's forward. I'm going to make sure I shake hands with the target on this one. Pretty good. One more. Really shaking hands with the target, pulling this thing out of my belly button, extending, weight going forward, getting that nice wide arc at the bottom, keeping the club real low to the ground, skimming the ground. I teach the juniors, if you really want to get good with this, I teach the juniors to practice sweeping grass all day long. If you're a lady golfer, knowing you're supposed to destroy the grass is a great idea. You've got to brush this thing. Look how extended the arms are. Look how close together the elbows are. Look at the weight going forward. There's no way I'll ever top the ball. I am trying to brush the ground just in front of the ball every single time. So we'll give it one last go, shaking hands with the target, pulling it out of the belly button. That's a good one there. That's all over it. Sit. Too good again. Those are the keys right there. You're going to get that low point forward. You need to get it low enough in the ground in front of that golf ball. You need to go under that stick, that limbo line that I was showing you. Incredible drills right there. Again, make sure you like and subscribe to Andrew Kiger Golf. Check out my Skills page. I'd love to work with you online, or come work with me in person. I'm here at the Golf Hour in Holly Springs today. I also teach over there at 12 Oaks and McGregor Downs. I'd love to see you. Come see me. I'll come work on your game. We'll get you hitting it better than ever. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you next time.